What it do, players and trainers? It's your boy, the Blazin Squid, and I've already messed up. God, why? What it do, players and trainers? It's your boy, the Blazin Squid, coach of the Arizona Volcaronas. But I made a special request to our opponent this week, which is SinxRealize. I'm pretty sure it's SinxRealize, coach of the Toronto Tyrantrums. This is um, this is his first time really doing draft league videos. So his link is down below. All love, go send him some support, some love, whatnot. He is currently 1-1, so pretty solid for the most part. There's only 3 undefeated teams. Um, there's Brennan's team. There's potential rival Rex team. Rex, they're both 3-0. We're at 2-0. We're trying to advance to 3-0 to be undefeated with them. And we are missing one more mon here, which is Drama. Wow. Okay, Drama, you look ugly. Gandalf. Why not? Okay, so that is our art team. So we are going to be rocking with the Toronto Totodals this week. Really happy, really excited. My opponent, SinxRealize, pretty sure that's 100%. We can double check. But Toronto Tyrantrums, we've already mentioned this. Funny thing is, he started drafting a team around Rain. And like about half of the people when we were drafting weren't familiar with small guns and U tiers, whatnot. So they like Shadow Tag they thought was allowed, Rain they thought was allowed, Drought they thought was allowed, a lot of stuff. And then after the draft, they're like, hey, yeah, this and that is banned, and they're like, what? I just drafted a whole team because of that, and you're gonna tell me it's not allowed? And it's yes, SinxRealize. So we can't do really much scouting for him since he has not that much videos. But let's jump into his team, Aggron. We face Brennan and his Mega Aggron. We know how much of a tank, how much of a nuisance this thing can be. I just watched his Teambuilder today. He ran an Adamant 252 Aggron, which is like I don't see many times, or you're not familiar with seeing it. It's like, what? So that with head smash is monstrous. It hits hard, especially if you throw a choice band on that. That's a very scary mon to deal with. Cool thing is, it does have quad weakness to fighting and earth and ground. We saw that he ran Shucka once, so that kind of worries me that he might be running some type of berry this time when we face one whatnot. But we have a couple checks for it, and we're not. If we can set up our mons when we can, we should be fine. We should be 100% okay to face off against the Aggron. Fun fact, Aggron gets time. So I saw him run time and a speedy set. His taunt set actually outspeeds our wasting. So he can, 2 things, avoid us getting our Will-O-Wisp off or even our Toxic Spikes. So we gotta be on the lookout for that. Not sure who can switch into it, but I think we do like 50% with just Lantern. Lantern, if you can eat up an Earthquake, you're good to go. Next up, he has Gastrodon. This guy has a lot of water in his team. We don't have much water immunity. So we'll see how we do against that. Gastrodon, we know it has Storm Drain. Eats up any water hit. He's a pretty bulky mon. It can set up Toxics. It can set up stockpiles. It can recover. It can wall. It's Cindy. Like, we know Cindy. Cindy can wall. Sorry. If anyone likes the Flash, Spota is pretty nice. It really is. Whatever. Next up, Kingdra for the rain, but he doesn't bring the rain. We saw that he might not run swim, but I'm actually I'm prefer swim. Even though we saw him Teambuilder for week 1, he actually carries Sniper for Swift Swim, which Sniper does is instead of being 150 for crits, it basically bumps it up to 225%, which is ridiculous. So imagine taking a Choice Specs Draco at a crit of 225%, which is a 1 out of 14 overall actually percentage. I don't care. I'm not gonna play around with crits. Crits actually can destroy our days. If he crits us, it's pretty much GG because I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But let's just hope he doesn't crit. If he crits, it's just I don't know. I really don't know. And what is that noise? Okay. An ad had just popped out of nowhere. I've never seen that before. Ad blocker should be on. Alright, so let's continue on. Kingdra, choice specs, it's the most common set. Choice specs and rain destroys. Nobody in my team appreciates that. Originally did not have Diancie, but I said, hey, if I'm gonna have a water immunity, I gotta throw in Diancie. We'll talk about that, but we'll see. Like Draco Meteor is just ridiculous. Ludicolo, amazing in rain. It gets access to knockoff. It has decent defenses, decent special attack. But in the Swift Swim, it just does well overall, man. This team in the rain is monstrous. Like, his whole team was legit around rain. Like, what can I do? Like, and luckily, this is one of the reasons that Obama Snow caught my eye, because I saw this guy was drafting for rain, and I was like, yo, is rain legal? And Brandon's like, I think so. And I was like, okay, if rain is legal, I need a weather of my own to counter rain, because I don't want to be caught off guard when it comes to rain weeks. And that's why Obama Snow really caught my eye, and I said, maybe we can run the Slush Rush team. Next up is Mawile. Mawile, a great intimidator. It has decent defenses. Mega is ridiculous, but luckily we don't have to face Mega. We just have to face this thing. It has a nice move pool. Fairy types do have nice move pool. It has a nice poison immunity. It has it can taunt. It can stun up stealth rocks. It can one power punch. Play rough. Play rough is not bad. But we have a wall for that. We have a lot of checks. It doesn't really worry me. I don't see it really coming. Pidgeot. Pidgeot is a very interesting mod in the sense that flying types usually get Steel Wing, and Steel Wing is a very, very powerful move. A move that can destroy my Diancie. I'm not very familiar with SinxRealize's playstyle. We do know he likes to invest strictly like 252 into each IVs. Like, he usually does, like, I would say HP and defense, or attack and defense, or attack and speed. I don't know why I say attack and defense. Like, simple like that. So that's nice to know, because that's how we start off. Just throwing 252 and everything until we kind of, you get to play around later on and find out that you can play around with these sets. Next up is so Pidgeot. Pidgeot, and he usually runs Hurricane and Rain, basically. Well, you can't say usually, but it's a nice tactic to just have Hurricane and Rain. But in this sense, a Steel Wing Z destroys the Diancie, and I'm gonna be careful with that. I don't want to feel super comfortable and then say, hey, I wall Pidgeot, and then boom, here comes Steelium Z, corkscrew smash, and destroys my Diancie, and I'll be like, what? Did not see that coming. But we have other checks for Pidgeot, so we're not 100% worried there. Next up is Politoed. Politoed won't get Drizzle, thank God, but it's still a decent mon. It's pretty bulky. It gets toxic. It still can set up rain, like rain dance, regular rain dance. Why not? It can hit hits and then set up a rain dance, or it can just go for stab hydro pumps or perish song something. Overall, it's a good bulky mon to absorb hits, like 100%. It could probably be a Rocky Helmet user for all we know, which I'm not very familiar with seeing, but you never know, next up, Smeargle. We know Smeargle. Smeargle can learn any move, any stinking move. It's annoying. It's annoying. We had to face one in LDL finals, and the fact that we saw Smeargle just freaked me out. But 100%, I am not gonna freak out this match. If I see Smeargle, I know I have to keep my cool, calm, collective self and just play the game. Because we mentioned we had to lead with Diancie in our battle video, and then the moment I saw Smeargle, I choked and I just completely messed that up. So 100%, if I see Smeargle, I'm not gonna stress out. I know it brings back bad memories from the finals, but I don't want to have a repeat of that. Raichu, a Loden Raichu. Not sure what this thing does. I think he mentioned his Teambuilder. He panicked and he picked this mod up. So, but still, I just want to be careful. It has Stab, Psychic, and it has Stab, Thunderbolts, maybe even Thunder in the rain. I'm not even sure what its defense is or anything is like. I've never really faced one. It's cool because it gets like Electric Surge, Speed Boost, but I don't see him using that said like an Electric Terrain plus his ability. Especially when he has rain, he could just like choice Scarf, Thunder. So 100%, not 100% comfortable if he's gonna bring it or not. I didn't really prep for it. Maybe should have, but as long as we set up our team, we should be fine. Next up, Type Null. Type Null is our so wanted and desired Silvally. I really wanted to draft. I want to draft Silvally in League format. So Type Null is the next best thing. I've seen other people use it. It has the same stats as Silvally, 95 all around. Same moon pool for the most part. It does not get parting shot, which is awesome. It's really nice. I saw him use a specially defensive one, holding the Volite. Originally, why we had Scrafty just for this guy, but I felt like we might just need these other mods just slightly more, for the most part. Because I really want Weezing to set up Toss and Spikes. Do I? I'm not gonna change my team now. I'm just not gonna change it. But Scrafty would be so nice for the aggron. I need to stop doing kills somehow. Okay, so back to the team builder. And then last but not least, he has Wobbuffet. Yeah, okay. Type Null. Okay, Type Null was like a Rest, Sleep Talk, Return. Rest, Sleep Talk, Return. Something else. It's gonna be annoying. But I think as long as we find out if he's either specially defensive, we know he's Abomasnow can take it out, and if he's specially defensive, Abomasnow takes it out. If he's physically defensive, then our Gandalf will take it out. We don't have special defense. We'll figure it out. Last but not least, Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet has decent defense and special defense. Special defense has really high HP stats. There's only a few mods that can take this thing head to head. Weezing being one, Uxie being another, and Lantern being the last one. Everyone else will have a move that can do damage, and then he will, how would he put it? He will hit us back for twice the amount, and probably we will die. So we're gonna try to avoid that. 100% gonna try to avoid that. Let's jump into our team though. First up, we got Lantern Nemo. We have 220 into defense, 248 into special defense, 40 into HP. Point is to really just take hits. We can hit eat hits from the Gastrodon. We can eat hits from the Aggron, Kingdra, the Ludicolo. Everything we just basically take a hit from. We need the water immunity. As we can see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 water types. 4 water types. So 100% we need water immunity on our team. We do have 1 water resist. We have 2 water resist with Abomasnow and Drampa, Gandalf. We have 1 water weakness, which is Diancie. Weezing is neutral and Uxie is neutral. 100% okay. Next up is, so that's Nemo. We have Hidden Power Grass for the Gastrodon. We can make the prediction. Depending on his spread, it can either be a 2-shot or a 3-shot. So really hoping it's a 2-shot, not 3-shot. If it's a 3-shot, we're 100% okay. He could probably go for like Earth Power as we switch into either Weezing, or I think Weezing would be better switch in just to get up those toxic spikes for free when we can, as he might have little to no defoggers. So next up, Obama Snow. Obama Snow is rocking out the Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf to outspeed the Pidgeot. Overall, min speed Pidgeot. We have Brick Break, we have Wood Hammer, we have Earthquake, and we have Ice Punch. Ice Punch for the Pidgeot. We have the Wood Hammer for the Kingdra, the Ludicolo, the Polito, the Gastrodon. Everything on his team, really, nobody wants to take a Wood Hammer. Nobody. Aggron, cool thing about Aggron, we can play around with it. Ice Brick Break and Earthquake are doing like minimum is 50%, I believe, or 75%, more or less around that area. I think it was like 75%. Just with like, I think that was Earthquake. Earthquake is about 75 to like 92, something like that. It's pretty good. So depending on what item we might think he has or how much we brought him down, we'll decide between those two mods. We also have Brick Break for the type null, which I'm not sure if, I think Wood Hammer is actually going to do more than Brick Break would. But we don't have to take the recoil damage, so maybe we could go for Brick Break in that case. But depending on how much HP he has. Smeargle doesn't appreciate Wood Hammer, Raichu's not appreciating an Earthquake, Mawile doesn't appreciate the Earthquake, even though at the Intimidate it's actually going to eat it up pretty well. But overall, Obama Snow is going to be able to come in here, outspeed, and revenge kill a lot of mods. A lot of mods in that sense. Next up is Drampa. Drampa has 252 into HP. I wanted to speed creep a non-invested Gastrodon. Non-invested, or actually 16 points invested Gastrodon, which would increase his speed by 2 points, something like that. Just want to outspeed that with Drampa here, get off a nice energy ball, get off either Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt for the Pidgeot. We have Flamethrower for the Mawile, in case we can make that prediction. It's neutral on the Aggron. It's less stab, like, just with that, it can help us out with the Wooper. The Wooper. I meant the Wobbuffet. So imagine it gets us down, go to Berserk, we go for the Dragonium Z. We should be able to knock that thing out 100%. We are carrying the Dragonium Z, as mentioned. I just wanted to really focus. I put in Modest Nature just to have that increase into our special attack. But I did invest everything else into special defense. Seeing that he has the Gastrodon, I want to be able to take a hit, the Polito, the Ludicolo, the Pidgeot in case it is specially offensive, the Raichu, we resist the Thunder or the electric moves and whatnot. So I wanted to really focus on its special side there, just to be able to eat up some hits overall. Maybe the defensive side would have been better, seeing that it's a bit lower and whatnot. But I'm okay with this 100%. I feel like he's going to bring in a lot of special mods this time around. This is probably going to be the MVP of my game. A light clay Uxie. Rocking out with the U-turn, rocking out with the light screen, sidekick, and reflect. What is Uxie's job? Uxie's job really is to set up these screens. Screens are going to be so important in this match because Choice Specs Lantern, Choice Specs Kingdra, Draco Meteor does about, if I'm not mistaken, it was about like 65 to 80 just itself to my Lantern. So if we set up the light screen, Lantern's been taking max like 30 something. Like, it was ridiculous the difference it makes. It makes such a huge difference of these light screens and whatnot. So I was like, yes, I want it. Like yes, hello. We have enough speed to outspeed I'm pretty sure 151. So Kingdra, we outspeed a base 85 mods. Any base 85 mods are outsped by Uxie. That's a really nice nice thing for it to have there. That it's a pretty speedy mod, kind of, in the sense. And that's basically it, man. Like just psychic for stab, U-turn, light screen, and reflect. Uh, hopefully that Mawile. I don't even know if he outspeed Mawile. I'm trying to think. If he goes for knockoff, I'm really gonna be upset with that. But that's where we kind of just let Black Sludge go off. I mean, cough drops, the wheezing goes off. We have to make that read and whatnot. Those plays. So yeah, Uxie really only has a bad matchup against a choice banded Mega Aggron, I would say, or a knockoff Mawile in this sense. And anything outspeeds it, which would only be Raichu and the Pidgeot, kind of give me problems. But we actually take up a U-turn nicely from Pidgeot, even if it's fully defensive and whatnot. Next up, you might even think it's a Stealth Rock setting. Next up, Diancie. Diancie is timid, fully invested into speed and special attack. Choice Scarf with Earth Power, Stealth Rocks, Moonblast, and Power Gem. Why? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I started thinking and I said, hey, if I could outspeed Kingdra, catch him off guard, and he's not in range, and I could just go for a Moonblast, I bopped down one mon already. Nothing in this team, regardless, besides Mawile and Aggron, appreciate a Moonblast, which is super nice. We speed type Pidgeot. Speed type Pidgeot. So if I can find out this Pidgeot is not fully invested, which I doubt it would be, or we can win the speed tie and getting Power Gem off and we kill it, amazing. Stealth Rocks just to have some entry hazards there if we can ever set them up. It would be nice. But yeah, Moonblast, Earth Power for the Aggron. I think I just put it for the Aggron and maybe potentially the Mawile, Aggron, and the Raichu, a lonely Raichu. But overall, we just have stab and some coverage. But a choice scarf set on this Diancie is going to be really nice. I thought about Trick Room, but in the off chance that we can set up Trick Room, but why would I? It's so much better to run a speedy with the choice scarf. It's gonna catch him off guard. 100%. It's gonna catch him off guard. I can tell you that much. I don't know. He's about to. I don't know. Okay. And then last but not least, who's my last mon? It's Wheezing. Should never got distracted. Wheezing Bolt, 252 HP, 160, and then some into special defense. I want to be able to live some hits on the special side, seeing that we might be facing a fully special team. Black Sludge, Will-O-Wisp, Thunderbolt, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spikes. Toxic Spikes so it can affect the Kingdra, the Ludicolo, really minimize who he wants to switch in, knowing that he has to take spikes and all that. Will-O-Wisp is for the Aggron and for the Mawile, since they won't be affected by it. And then we have Thunderbolt for the Pidgeot. It's that, you know, I might not need Thunderbolt. Who resists my Thunderbolts? I can have Flamethrower on there. I don't know why. I don't know why I put Thunderbolt instead of Flamethrower. We might just do Flamethrower. I think I carried it for the Pidgeot, but I really don't need it. Actually, let's keep it for the Pidgeot because the Pidgeot comes in and it goes for Defog. So that is why we have Thunderbolt there. That's pretty much my team. That is 100% my team there. Whoopsie daisy, I grabbed the wrong thing. So, who is he bringing? This is kind of where we break it down. I really feel like that Stadium Z Pidgeot could be a thing. Really do. Smeargle's a maybe. I think Kingdra's awesome. It's like as soon as he doesn't see Diancie, it does really well. Ludicolo is another great mon for him to bring. You know what? We're gonna go with Aggron. Aggron's gonna come. Wobbuffet. Would you come? I don't think Wobbuffet would come. Wobbuffet is a big for me. Raichu, he was he didn't like that mod very much. Who is this? That's Wobbuffet. Next thing. We have 5 mods left. If he brings one steel type, he doesn't really need the other steel type, so I don't see Mawile coming. Type Null to eat up hits. He might bring Type Null to counter my Fagris, so that's another potential mod there. Gashadon, Politoed, as much as great of a mod Politoed is, it just does not do me the best matchup here. Gashadon could come to stop my Slash, but at the same time, having the Abomasnow there, I don't know if it's the greatest move for him. If he's watched my videos, he's seen how powerful Abomasnow is, how I might bring it. So no to Gastrodon, and yes to Smeargle to set up hazards. I think that's it. That's gonna be his team, guys. The Pidgeot, the Kingdra, the Louis-Collo. We've seen Smeargle set up Rain Dance. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be his team. Yeah, this is it. Alright, but with that said, you guys are amazing. Stay blazing. Squid out.